Huh. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Elvis has left the timeline!
Oi, oi, you muddy fugglers! Get in here, sit down, we're going to read some news. If time travel was real, would we not find evidence? Would there not be examples of time travelers out there recorded on cameras? I've seen some examples of that in the past. There's a good example of a lady recorded on one of Charlie Chaplin's videos. She appears to be holding up a smartphone. But here's another one discovered, covered on Daily Mail, written by Chris Malore. Strange detail in 1977 Elvis concert photo fuels wild time travel theories. A resurfaced recording of the final concert of legendary rocker Elvis Presley has sparked wild time traveling theories after viewers spotted a strange detail. Nearly 50 years after Presley's final performance in June '77, attention has turned to a woman in the Indianapolis crowd who appears to be holding a small handheld device that some believe resembles a smartphone. The woman appears to be holding a black rectangular object with a reflective square patch at the top, which some online viewers speculate could be a camera like that of the iPhone. One online user shared, definitely looks a lot like one of today's phone cameras. Not sure what technology was around back then, though that could compare. However, the shocking sight was spotted roughly 30 years before the very first iPhone was released to the public and about 6 years before the first mobile phone, the Motorola Dynatac 8000X went on sale. Probably looked like a brick. Skeptics have continued to push back, arguing that the mystery object was the woman's autograph book, an early tape recorder, a primitive portable camera, or even a whiskey flask. Actually, that does look like a tape recorder. You'd get those miniature tapes in them, teeny tiny ones. I bet that's what that is, a little dictaphone recorder. Another person added, I mean, I really doubt there's such a thing as time travel, but if I could time travel, I would definitely try to go to as many concerts as I could of all my favorite bands. The strange sighting took place during Presley's concert at Market Square Arena in Indiana, the final time the celebrity king of rock and roll would ever take the stage. Elvis would die just 7 weeks later of cardiac arrest on August 16, 1977 at his Graceland estate in Tennessee. Televised recordings of his final concert would not air until October of that year, and no one at the time would even see a cellular phone until 1983. Still, many remain skeptical that someone from the future traveled back in time to savor Presley's final live concert before his untimely death at the age of 42. Looks like a camera to me. There are a number of cameras in the 70s that were about the size of a modern mobile phone, but thicker, one doubter claimed. Could be. I paused it and took a photo. It is an autograph book, and the silver pen even shines, another person commented. Why is she holding it up though? Others contended that the modern phone would not have been able to work since there were no cell towers in '77. What's a stupid thing to say? She's clearly holding up her high-tech smartphone to record Elvis Presley. However, that would not have stopped a working iPhone from taking pictures or recording Elvis if a time traveler were present. Exactly, I said that. I said that first, not you. The footage of Elvis's last concert adds to a growing list of decades-old photos that conspiracy theorists claim show individuals holding smartphones and other mobile devices during eras where the technology did not exist. These include images of a man during World War II appearing to be talking on a cell phone in Reykjavik, Iceland, and a spectator in the front row of a Mike Tyson boxing match appearing to hold up a smartphone in '95. Do you not have those images? That would be nice to see. Meanwhile, scientists have stated that time travel into the past is not only possible, the math to make it happen actually aligns with Einstein's famed theory of general relativity, which says that space and time are linked together as space-time and gravity is the result of a massive objects like planets and stars curving this space-time. As for Presley's final concert, even more conspiracy theories surrounding the king of rock and roll's last days, with many even claiming Elvis did not die in '77. Wildly reported but unproven theories about Presley's passing claimed the rocker staged his death to escape the pressures of fame. Some claim Presley's death was faked to place him in witness protection due to alleged threats from the mafia. However, some theories have pointed to visible evidence, Elvis's own tombstone, although his middle name was Aaron. The headstone reads A.A. Ron, that's not him, which conspiracy theorists have said was done because putting a living person's name on a grave is taboo. The Hollywood blockbuster Men in Black, which dealt with aliens and government conspiracies, even poked fun at this decades-long theory, claiming that Elvis was actually an alien, stating Elvis is not dead, he just went home. He's also very much alive in a novel by Paul J. McCauley called Red Dust, and he is a radio DJ on a space station somewhere around Jupiter. If time travel were possible, would we really be going back and recording Elvis Presley? I don't know, maybe, but I think that's a bit reckless. Isn't that a bit reckless? I think that's probably a dictaphone, and she's holding it up to record him, and that's what that is. It could be a camera, but most cameras are landscape, not portrait. Well, you could hold them any way you want, really. So I'm skeptical. No, it wasn't a time traveler, but it would be nice if it were. There's bloody time travelers out there, knowing stuff we don't know, being from the future. Give me the lottery numbers, please. Thank you for joining me wherever you are. Make sure you hit that like button if you like me. You can also follow me wherever you are. But that is it for now. And the only thing I have left to say is...
Oink, oinkity, snort, snuffle, snuffle, squee, oink, oink, wee, squeal, snort, snort, oinkity, squee. Oink, oink, oinkity, squee, squee, wee, 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 snuffle, snort, squeal, squeal, oinkity, oink, snort, snort, squee, oink, 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 wee, 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 oh. Snort, snuffle, oink, squee, squeal, wee, snort, oinkity, oinkity, oink, oink, snuffle, wee, squee, snort, oink, squeal. Oink, oink, oinkity, squee, squee, wee, 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 snuffle, snort, squeal, squeal, oinkity, oink, snort, snort, squee, oink, 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 wee, 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 oh. Oink, oinkity, snort, snuffle, snuffle, squee, oinkity, oink, oink, snuffle, wee, squee, snort, oink, squeal. Oink, oink, oinkity, squee, squee, wee, 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 snuffle, snort, squeal, squeal, oinkity, oink, snort, snort, squee, oink, 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 wee, 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 oh. Squeal, squeal. Snort, shuffle, oink, re, squeal, re, snort, oinky, oinkity, oink, 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 snuffle, re, squee, snort, oink, squeal, oink, oink, oinkity, squee, squee, re, 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 snuffle, snort, squeal, squeal, oinky, oink, snort, snort, squee, oink, 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 re, 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 oh. Squeal, squeal, snort, snuffle, oink.